Okay. What we'll do, Stephen, like I said, is go through your CV, just so we can go through your background and experience, so I can find out more about you, and talk about what your requirements are now, really, in terms of the job you're looking for, your availability and salary and locations that will be suitable for you. Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Brilliant. So where are you from originally? Are you from Devon?
Yes, I was born in North Devon, actually.
Right.
And I've lived in Plymouth since I was 4 years old.
Fabulous. So you did your schooling,
Yes.
and did your GCSEs, etc.
That's correct.
And then after school, did you go to college, university, or what was your movements from there?
Well, I, straight from school, went into work.
Right.
I wanted to work.
Yeah.
And when I was 18, in 1980, I joined English China Clay Quarries Division
Fabulous.
as a distribution clerk.
Mhm.
And that was a customer-facing role, basically,
Mhm.
and distributing the company's products to our local client base.
Mhm. And you're in that role. I mean, you're with the China Clay Quarries for a lot. I mean, 82 to 95. So that was a great stretch.
That's right. Yes, I guess I'm committed to the companies that I work for.
Mhm.
I'm not somebody that moves around.
Sure.
Although I've moved different
Positions
roles
within the company. Sure.
So yes, I started off as distribution clerk. 18 months into that role, I was promoted as the distribution supervisor,
Mhm.
and distributed materials to some of the major road projects
Mhm.
around Plymouth Parkway,
Mhm.
St Guido Bypass, all the major road construction schemes.
Mhm.
And at one time we were selling 1 million tonnes of construction materials a year,
Mhm.
so it was quite a
busy,
quite a busy
responsible position.
place. Yeah.
You left there in 95, having done sort of various roles and within finance within the company. What was the reason for leaving there in 95?
Well, I didn't actually leave.
Right.
English China Clay Quarries, they actually demerged from the main English China group.
Right, yes.
Became another company called Camas,
Right.
who then got taken over by a company called Barden Aggregates, and then their group name became Aggregate Industries.
And you've been with them as you're their area manager, or were their area management accountant, led a 25 site region with 100 million turnover, and 40-50% market share as key management team member.
Yeah.
Created 5-year strategic plans, budgets, annual and monthly forecasts for revenue, overheads and capital, as well as reconciling balance sheets, analysing variances and providing statistical reporting, as well as extensive review and analysis of various management accounts. Now you were with them from 95 to November 2009.
Yes.
And what was your reason for leaving that position?
Unfortunately, that position became redundant.
Redundant, okay.
The position was actually relocated to a regional office at Frome in Somerset, and I was offered the opportunity to actually relocate, but decided against it because I've got a lot of family and friends in Plymouth, basically.
Sure. Okay.
And of course it was too far to commute. I've never been against commuting, I've always done it.
Sure.
50 miles either way, maximum, but 125 miles is a bit too far.
I know, appreciate that. What was your leaving salary there?
32.
32, okay.
Plus I had a car,
Sure.
plus I had a 10% annual bonus.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So basically you are, a skilled financial manager. You've got a proven business leader with over 20 years of experience within finance, and you're now immediately available.
Yes.
So tell me, what type of position are you looking for now?
Well, obviously a management accountant's role would be
Yes.
great.
Okay.
I did say on my CV that I'm also interested in the business management side of things. I don't only see myself as a number cruncher, if you like, and I can take an active role in the business, whether it be commercial policy, operational efficiencies, even health and safety I've been involved in the past.
What would you particularly describe as your strengths on a technical basis?
Strengths, I think problem solving, I think process improvements. In the past I've got our reporting deadlines down from about 9 days to about 3 days. and I think IT skills as well.
Describe in further detail your IT skills.
Well, I'm quite familiar with the full range of Microsoft Office products, particularly Excel. I've also implemented a commercial system before in my previous role as a sales office manager.
Fabulous.
And also a new finance system within, well, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago now, called GL Inquiry. And that's now the UK standard for aggregate industries.
Fabulous. And do you enjoy the IT side as well?
I do enjoy it, but at the end of the day, IT is just another tool.
Sure.
I like to get involved in the business.
Sure. And what about management experience?
Yes, well, right from the time I joined English China Clay Quarries, I've worked in a supervisory capacity, and gradually that's developed into full management responsibility.
And how would you describe your management skills?
I like people.
Okay.
I like building good relationships with people.
Well, you're very personable, so I can imagine you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, from managing directors all the way down
you
through
can deal with
the
people
management,
at all levels.
even down to the quarry operatives and generally people in the office.
Sure. Okay.
I like to forge good relationships.
Fabulous. So you live in Plymouth, so you're immediately available.
That's right.
Would you consider temporary work as well as permanent?
Yeah, certainly.
So
Certainly
temporary
contract work. Yeah.
Fabulous. And what locations are good for you? I mean, obviously Plymouth would be ideal.
Plymouth, yes.
Yeah.
That would be my.
What sort of mile radius from Plymouth would you consider if any other opportunities came up?
I would say in the east, Exeter.
Sure.
And the west, as far as Bodmin, I would say.
And what salary are you looking for? I mean, I take it depends on the position, but what would you consider?
It would really depend, I think, on the travelling and the fuel costs.
Sure.
But I would think around the 30 mark would be my aim.
Fabulous. It's great, isn't it? I mean, you've been literally, although the company's been taken over right from school, you have been committed to that company.
Yes, in its various guises.
Sure.
I don't think it means that I can't change, because
No,
obviously those organisations have developed and changed. I've managed to adapt and survive, if you like.
No, fabulous. And as I say, the only reason you're available now is unfortunately due to redundancy. So that's fine. In terms of yourself, and what do you kind of do outside of work and your personal hobbies?
Quite a range of activities, really. I enjoy sea angling. It's nothing better than in the summer getting out of the office, a bit of fresh air. Sure. And luckily my wife enjoys it as well, so that's usually our summer activity. Sure. I like music, I like spending time with my family. Sure. A whole host of things, really. Okay,
so really just to find you, a management accounting position within a company, ideally close to Plymouth.
Yes, that'd be ideal.
In terms of the type of company you go for, obviously your background is within, obviously manufacturing. Are you open to what do you...
I'd be open to other sectors. I think that's a great learning opportunity for a start. Manufacturing, I think, is my strength.
Yes.
And that's particularly a sector I like, really.
Yes, and it's what you know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being that. That's great. Thank you very much, Stephen.
No problem.